Hello and welcome to my first Dirt Rally 2.0 daily challenge. I'm Jord and today we're going to be driving this Lancia Fulvia in, as you can see, Catamarca province in Argentina. Just putting the soft tyres on. I have no idea what this stage is called, and even if I did I probably won't be able to pronounce it, but off we go off the line. I'll get my racing driving excuses out the way. I don't actually have any excuses, I'm just not very good at the game. But anyway, off we go. It is going to be a bit of a tricky one, this, in the Lancia. The front wheel drive cars tend to struggle a little bit through the kind of tight and twisty, rocky sections, just because you can't quite get the rotation from the back end of the car. So we're not at that section yet. We've kind of got this more open section first, and it's quite bumpy actually, which the car didn't like. And it's not exactly the quickest car, it's probably the slowest car in the game, to be fair, but we're doing it anyway. So as you can see, the engine's struggling a bit up the hill with the kind of heavy gravel and turns, especially when you're trying to do the high speed turns. The car just don't want to do them, as I go a little bit wide there, or nothing too substantial. I'm concentrating hard with my derp face in the corner there. And yeah, the engine's still struggling, but we're just trying to keep us foot down for these longer sections. Coming into the more rocky bits soon, I think, as we've got a 2 right coming up, so making sure to slow the thing down. I'm definitely not going to be setting any world records or anything. We're just trying to survive, really. The idea is to see where we come in this one, and then maybe in the the next Dirt Rally daily challenge I do, we'll get a little bit better. That's what I intend to do, just try and get a little bit better with each one, as we just narrowly avoid basically killing his car in that rock. And we're on the edge of a cliff now, which is a little bit concerning, but we can't really think about that. You've just got to think about the next corner coming up, which we've got an unseen hairpin left, which are always a bit tricky to see, funnily enough. Who'd have thought it? Again, just a little bit slow on we're a bit slow to react to what the car's doing, really. It's certainly a more difficult style of driving, is rallying. Something I do want to learn and get better at, so we'll see how it do. With the front wheel drive cars, I find you're not kind of throwing the car around as much as you would with a 4-wheel drive car. So trying to keep it nice and smooth, try and keep as much grip as we possibly can and stop those front wheels just spinning, which you'll see every now and then. I don't have any assists on, because I like to punish myself like that. I'm also not using a proper H shifter because I don't have one, so we're doing the old flappy paddle gearbox. I am still blipping on the downshifts though. I think you do still need to do that even when you are using a sequential with a car that's got a manual transmission. It feels like it anyway. So here are the kind of tighter, narrowy bits I was talking about. Now, we've kind of got past them alright for now, but just going a bit wide, narrowly avoiding the cliff face here. And this is where you start having to wrestle the car a little bit more and trying to keep as much grip as you can. Going round these tight, twisty, narrow, almost like I don't know what you'd call them, want to call them ginnels, but that's not quite the right word. Gullies? Is that the right word? I don't know. But it would just clip the rock there, trying to keep the car in, using mostly first and second gears for these corners. Again, just trying to avoid the rocks on the outside of the track. We've got another Titans. Two right Titans. Titans over a bridge. They are quite difficult to do with the bridges because they kind of creep up on you before you have a chance to react. I think that's the most difficult thing about it, just having the reaction time, and you really have to concentrate to what the co-driver's saying. That's something I've found. If you kind of mind wanders for a split second, you're going to end up off a cliff, in a rock, in a tree. Such is the nature of rallying, which I do enjoy. I enjoy the challenge, I've got to say. As you can see, I am having to work the wheel a little bit more now around some of these sections. So we use a little bit of handbrake there just to slide the back end round. And that's the thing, it's a very different style of driving to the four-wheel drive cars. You can just smash your foot down with the hairpins on a four-wheel drive car and the back end will slide. With these, you've got to keep the car more balanced, I feel. Otherwise, you're just going to spin your wheels and understeer into a rock, which isn't ideal. Two left over crest, very narrow. Again, pretty much all the turns are narrow here. I do like Argentina actually, it's probably one of my favourite locations in the game. Again, using a bit of handbrake just to get that back end rotated around. As we're looking now, it's very hard to kind of see where the track's going because all the corners are pretty much blind. And again, it just adds to the challenge of the location, which I really enjoy, as we nearly understeer off. And that could have been disaster there. As the finish line is very nearby, just after this, the last hairpin, which we nearly again just understeer into that little hut looking thing. But there we go, that's the stage done, as I completely missed the stop. Let's just back it back up into the marshal there. So we'll see what time we did and where we came in the world. So it's 7 minutes 25. I'm not sure where we're gonna be on the leaderboard. Quite low down, it would seem. But we'll try and get better next time. Thank you very much for watching this first Dirt Rally Daily Challenge, and I'll see you all in the next one.